Everybody seated here needs somebody in your life that you can be accountable to. This is the reason why we can have audits. Auditing. Audit the books. Let's see what church money is doing. Audit the books. Go to government institution and audit. Let's audit the previous government. Let's audit this current government. Anybody who has done or purported any illegality, let them be put to a law court. This is a country that believes in the rule of law, and let them defend themselves. But not like the way that whoever sent those people to the finance minister's house to raid the house. That is stupidity to the highest level.
Boss.
Yeah.
Mr. You're from a old man as I can help you. It's in Mr. Quankakana.
Again, I'm sorry, not this time. Free AM Home Care and Nursing Home. No more sure for my own Yakwan. Where home care and nursing services, elderly day care, medication management, dementia, and Alzheimer care, physiotherapy services, post-surgery care, illness recovery care. Nina say, Ubusu and Ibuka be our choir Sabian Yina Befi. No free AM Home Care and Nursing Home for ya 24/7. One more Bekako Crono, a Quabafaso. No more entertaining. No was one acquire Juma.
And ye AM Home Care and Nursing Home. Sabina me pay.
Obut me crop bush for Quacher Wam. AM Home Care and Nursing Home. Our fan call Accra and Salom Road. From 0540 344 837 and 0207 859995.
Boss, wait a minute, Dawasepa. What's my breast? AM Home Care and Nursing Home.
Comfort, compassion, and caring home.
Abusianwo akwaba edebatu maji itsu meso se enene de kan woni mi ediahia subscribe my page na fe ni abeman so se ne be na upload bi aba onsa ebetimi aka all the social media handles so ko wa eyetu maji eja once meso so be like no wa share ama wonni bi nso enye bi ahwe na kwase dai ewo Alabasta International abusian na enye asem keto Prophet Kofi Oduro se ne nyina ni se ne etie ubetie no abona adwene ede akyerɛw wa abona adwene ede ama NDC aban ni yepa ne titiro eni OSP eni asojafo a ekoko PM ewo Ken Ofori ata efi Reverend Prophet Kofi Oduro kyerese Ghana ha enye soja mamu nete so eye kabima menkebi in fact eye democracy ena edi ye adwuma enti saban ko ama aban aba na se wo susu se aban no wokɔ ye no emu nipa bi aye ne ye bi a ensem fata ana wo mo disika bi a enye Rambo style enye action film ena bi asoja foko ne fie koko yi na emom ye de ne famra kwan so eno ti na court dan si ho wo sense mo ni ti na eche din ense mo ni se ye ti na court dan si ho court dan na si ho ni si wo se ye de se wo mo edi aban sika se ye de o mbekwa kodi wo masem ebubo wo mo ye de o makwa kotum na se kobo na se Ken Ofori ata ye susu se we di sika na se ye penache na se oni o mem na okwa America edien ena OSP tumi be na wo senti wo tumi fra sojafo Kofi okoko yi sa action film no mko yi ye no Kofi Oduro kyerese sa na ye na ekoso ewo Ken Ofori atefie wo kyerese eye stupidity at the highest level.
Ye twea masutobre na saba. Ne nsu ahipu anua na begu kwanum na asi no ne de ka besesa. And we've been doing this for over 21 years. We are waiting for the floods to come. Now I started a friend not move for, and all they can deliver is buckets. Are you brainstorming? Do you plan? Now you want to travel anywhere. Because 44 Ghanaian young men. I am telling, if ECOWAS is a credible institution or organization, Yahya Jammeh must be arrested and put behind bars to rot in jail. Yeah. Yahya Jammeh can never be a free man if justice and equity works. I wait to meet Ghana boys. Boys, you want me a minister be ma? You don't need justice. Up to today, the Takoradi girls don't have justice. Somebody sat on radio and TV and said, we know where the girls are, we will bring them. Up to today, we are not asking anything from that person. Abekachem say, we are serious person. We are serious. So I stand here and I'm telling you something that, 2025 is not a year that is going to be wasted. Jesus said, like any other year, then you are not a serious person. Go to the cemetery and learn seriousness. Sit down in a cemetery, look at the graves and learn seriousness. These guys in graves, they are looking for an opportunity to be alive. You are alive and you are wasting life. I mean, are you serious? The outline, please. So be serious. Be very serious. Be careful. Number 5, 6, be thankful. 7, build a good name. 8, be humble. 9, be ready. And 10, be disciplined. Let me add number 11 to you. Be accountable. Be accountable. I was studying Genesis chapter 18 and verse number 21 when Abraham asked the Lord, shall the judge of the earth do not right? Shall the judge of all the verse number 25, please, can you switch the gentleman for me? I want to run. Shall the judge of all the earth not do right? In other words, Abraham even was trying to put God in a parameters of some kind of accountability. The Bible said in Proverbs chapter 5 and verse number 21, the Bible said in Proverbs 5:21, the ways of a man are before the eyes of the Lord. It's before the Lord. Hebrews chapter 4 verse nothing is there in any creature that is not manifest in sight, in his sight. But all things are naked and open. I love how Jesus put it. He said, there is nothing hidden that will not be revealed. And so when I read Romans chapter 14 and verse 12, the Bible says, for every one of us must give an account of themselves unto God. Then in Romans chapter number 2 verse 6, the Bible says, God will give unto all of us according to our deeds. According to the and so I stand here this morning and I want to say that be accountable. First, you are accountable to God. And not marking but let me tell you something. The Bible said in Galatians chapter 4 verse number 1, in the ordination yesterday, the class captain in the university, how will you call that? The course rep took the microphone and said, the hair, as long as the hair is a child, he is no different from a servant or a slave, even though he is Lord and overseer and owner of all things. The Bible said in verse number 2, but is under tutors and governors. He quoted the scripture. Look at that word, tutors and governor. Tell it in a different version. I'm closing with that. 7 minutes more. Let me work with it. He said, while he is young, there are men who take care of him to manage his affairs until the time set by the Father. Another version, let me see what it says. The Bible said that person comes under authority of guardians and household administrators and managers until the date set by the Father. Go to another version. This one says, he said he is subject to tutors and administrators. In another version, possibly, he said the hair is subject to guardians and trustees. In Prophet Akonai's version, in this version, he said, but is under keepers and managers. Utia, you are seated here and nobody can advise you or nobody can caution you. I think that you are as dangerous as Lucifer. If you are living on earth and nobody can look in your eyes and tell you, stop it, sir. If there is nobody in your life like that, I think that you are as loose. Everybody seated here needs somebody in your life that you can be accountable to. This is the reason why we can have audits. Auditing. Audit the books. Let's see what church money is doing. Audit the books. Go to government institution and audit. Let's audit the previous government. Let's audit this current government. Anybody who has done or purported any illegality, let them be put to a law court. This is a country that believes in the rule of law, and let them defend themselves. But not like the way that whoever sent those people to the finance minister's house to raid the house. That is stupidity to the highest level. Jimmy to the highest level. I'm telling you that. If somebody, you think that a man like that, listen to that, if he is out of the country, he will leave evidence behind. Listen to me. Think fast. And we are in a democracy. This is not a coup d'etat regime where you send soldiers into people's house, raiding people. What kind of nonsense is that? If the man is a criminal, allow the court to declare him that. We don't go to his house and create fear. But he has children, he has a wife, he has a family. He doesn't deserve your nonsense. If it happened 2017, it does not mean we should continue. Musia Nyansa, and be serious. At least the man have served this nation before. You don't jump into their house, in a Rambo style, because he is not, even an armed robber and a murderer, we give them a lawyer. But we give them a chance to defend themselves. You don't go doing the stupid acts in the name of who sent those guys into the fire. We want to know. Would you say we are going to be keeping quiet? No. This is a voice in the wilderness crying, preparing the way of the Lord. Stop your nonsense. Accountability. We have the power. By His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he can just authorize Interpol to bring Ken, whatever his name is, right now. Whether he is sick or not, we have the power to airlift him wherever he is and bring him. So if you have the power, why do all these, whether they are hooligans or, go into people, stop it! Let's behave like a civilized society. Civilized. Or you think because it's NDC, so we won't talk about it. So what is NDC? NDC is for me. We voted you in power to come and serve us. We didn't vote for this nonsense. We didn't vote for you to be jumping into people's houses, breaking stuff and removing their property. Stop the nonsense. When you're serious, and son of Bruni Becho, not evidence I what God and the sister we are message you. I'm telling you, and son of Bruni Becho. That Chiminuanum be or baby, na me say evidence I brought from the Diago, Minuana, so we had a prison Meko. Minuanuma sofu be a chiwam wo baby. Na evidence I put, Bruni Diago, no. So for now, I say, I will go to prison. I'll go to prison. 2017, people will be driving on the streets. A man, will stand, lift his hand and stop a car and get them out. And they drive the car away. And you call that right? in a democratic civil. I mean, are you people okay? Now you are so for Ukruma Hanat to do no account. Thank God for people like my mother who can say you can't gag the church. Because the church is being raised. God is raising some very wild voices. I'm telling you, you will be shocked the things they will say. And the kind of accountability they will demand. So 150 na year cano, 150 million. We need accountability. More 150 million Independence Day now. We want to match all of you, line all of you, and tell us how you spent that money. Yeah. Tell us. So that is why I feel what the special prosecutor came to do is hypocrisy in the highest order. Hypocrite in the highest order. The reason is because if you can do this to that former whatever, Ghana Football Association is the worst corrupt people. You people have never brought Ghana football to investigation. You have not been fair to this nation. People are wasting resources like this. You have a team who can win nothing except shame and disgrace. That is all they win.